people,
you know that's going to become the intro music now.
Hey, oh
No,
wow,
you can't repeat
I can't even
it.
do it. Yeah, it's done. Shaker. What's up, people? No, I'm not JB the drummer. I'm Johnny Chocolate now. Chocolate because my name is Brown, and Johnny because my name is John. So I'm changing.
I like it.
Johnny Chocolate.
Johnny Chocolate.
You actually named me Johnny Chocolate.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. What's up, people? We got David Wahim, the man of the master scheme, right over here. And there's no
cool.
Charles.
I like that. You just came up with that.
Oh yeah, it just flew off the tongue. Just
Johnny Chocolate tongue. Anyway, let's stay focused. Yeah.
Anyway, we've got some suggestions that we wanted to get through. Who we got today, D?
I got this Ayul Tusco. I probably butchered that, but it is what it is. Bro, thank you. Heart emoji, flame emoji.
Wow.
I think you'll also dig the Drapery Falls by Opeth. Happy listening.
Oh, Opeth.
Is that a wink emoji? I don't know.
Opeth. What's the name of the song?
Oh, yeah, I closed my phone, bro. I don't have good short attention.
Damn.
The Drapery Falls.
How you spell that? Oh, wait, it just came up.
There you go.
It's fine.
Track better kill then.
Okay, I'm going to let you know here already. It's a 10-minute song. Opeth is the last time I listened to Opeth, it was a journey. It was like a nice, like, it was like a movie.
I'm ready for a journey.
So, without spoiling too much.
Please remedy my confusion and thrust me back to the day. The silence of your seclusion brings night into all you say. I'm counting nocturnal ring of your powers leaks out to show what you
autumn leaves left in the wake to fade. Waking up to your sound again, and lapse into the waves of misery.
You're a guitar man.
Visceral.
Visceral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, those. There's so much to talk about. There's so much to unpack.
Yeah.
Obviously, I must say what caught me at the beginning. Obviously, the chord progression. Very interesting chord progression. Or I would say there isn't, when you've been playing or you've been a musician for a long time, because of the way music is formulated, you've kind of heard, if you're 10, 12, even 20 years in, you've kind of heard every different combination of chord progression. So now it's more about flavoring and voicings and how do you link these things together. Yeah, so it's like we've all tasted sweet, savory, bitter, sour things, but there's some meals we've never tasted before because of the way you've combined these different things, and that's same with music. So we've heard the individuals, and this flavoring, the way they flavor their chords and stuff like that, it's very interesting. I'm guessing it was very synonymous with the style of music they're playing, because if you go to any genre of music, you hear, as you said, like you hear maybe 12, 15 albums of that style. Eventually you'll start to see the patterns. Okay, here's the palette that they're using to cook their meals. Exactly. Here's your ingredients. Exactly. Here are the meals that you cook with those ingredients. Exactly. It's like a lot of people do rice and chicken. Yeah, a lot of people do. But a lot of people do rice and chicken differently from a lot of other people. Chinese rice and chicken is different from Caribbean rice and chicken, different from West African rice and chicken. Exactly, but it's still rice and chicken. So I don't know. We've gone on a tangent, but basically, there's the flavoring, the palate I'm not used to, and I'm trying. That's why I've decided to go on this voyage onto a rock voyage, because I like those flavors. I was never able to experience those flavors coming from the background that I've come from, which is gospel. Which leads me to my next thing that was overwhelming. You know where I'm going, which was overwhelmingly prevalent, because I found myself enjoying the song, hearing the chords, hearing the palettes, there was even an Irish type vibe going on. What part you were talking about. Kiss My Rose type, da 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 da. Very Victorian. Would I say Victorian? Yeah, very New English. I know. Yeah, that type vibe, and then it transitioned to the screaming and the growling, and the problem is with growling. There is a problem with me, and I know with a lot of black people. The problem is with the growling, because we've been so hardwired to believe that certain timbres and certain voices are a bad voice, even if he was saying something positive with that voice, with the screamo voice, or growling voice, it still won't get to us, because we have a limiter. As soon as you hear it, it just hilarious. And I'm trying to take off the limiter and be like, take off the limiter, bro. I'm trying to listen to it and be like, yo, but then there's a part of me that's just it won't allow me to. Do you know what? I get what you're saying, but it is very much you have to taste it and see. Do you know what? You guys are doing this dish differently than I'm used to, but it still bangs. But then it's I know it's gonna get a bit vulgar here. Go for it. This isn't a children's show, but then it's the whole thing of when people are actually, let me not even go. I don't even know what I could say anymore, man. Jeez. Just Okay. Bear with me. It's just while you're figuring out a way to say what you want to say, I'm gonna give a little bit of feedback from me from my perspective. Yeah. I'll follow on from a lot of what you said, that idea of having tasted from the palette so many times. It's oh yeah, you know what the sequences are, you know what the movements can be, and so it comes a point where you're no longer listening to it on that micro level, hearing the movements. It's well, how does this feel? And it felt like a story. This is why the first thing I said was visceral. It felt like you're engaged in a story, and there's so many different peaks and troughs, so many climaxes, so many lulls, different textures, transient moments, and all of that put together is what makes the effect of it being a song that you want to listen to. It's a 10-minute bloody song. Yeah.
but it's like, oh, okay, cool. What's coming next?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
No, it's true.
if it was a 3-minute song and it was terrible, then I can you cut it off, please? But like,
yeah.
I was engaged from the start to the end,
Yeah.
and I like the use of rhythm and the harmony that they engaged in. I like the way that they used the different timbres, the Irish part that you're referring to. I know which part you're referring to. A lot of the drops into the acoustic. I loved the growl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then I also loved all of the acoustic stuff.
Right.
Like those are the bits that really appealed to me. I like intricate acoustic work. There was especially a bit where there were some great movements, some really intricate movements, and it's like getting that rhythm, get into it. I love hearing that. I'm gonna transition this nicely over to your thoughts on the growling.
Do you know, as you guys might know, you may or may not know, but I'm a little bit dyslexic, and I just get these analogies that come to my brain and it won't leave me, and that's the only way I can explain how I feel. But this is the one that's come to me, but I've just got to use it.
Go for it.
So this song, to me, the growling part, from every time the growling part comes on, it feels like those dudes that are like, yo, come here. I was just with my girl last night and I tried the most incredible thing, and they're trying to persuade you about the G-spot being in your bum, and it's like, as a straight male,
This went left.
Yeah, as a straight male, you're like, I don't know about that, but then again, you want to take you want to take that chain off and just be like, well, let me try it. You know,
the first thing I was about to say to you was take the chains off, but that can be interpreted in many ways. But I'm gonna stick to what I said. Take the chain. I'm a take the chains off kind of guy. I'm like open the cages, everyone run and go as far as you want, and the guys that ran too far would have run too far if the cage was on anyway. They would have found a way to get out of the cage and go all the way over there. But if you let everyone do what they're doing, eventually people find the equilibrium that works for them.
Exactly.
Let people enjoy things. So take the chains off. That's what I'm saying. Take the chains off.
But the reason why I'd say it's a likening, that's why that came to my mind, is because the same fear that you have of doing something that's totally outside of your culture, or so outside of you, how the way you've been brought up, it's that same battle within me that's like, whenever I hear the growling, it's just so like, oh no, we've been taught not to listen to that, you know. So it's hard for me because I'm like, as the first part of the song played, I was like, yo, I need to Spotify this. I want to actually listen to this. I need to listen to this whole album, because we're writing new music and we're hoping to drop some stuff, and that sort of inspiration is amazing. But then part of me is like, I don't want to listen to it and then, you know, it seeps into our spirit and soul, and you don't know what they're actually saying, and it's just there's so much. You guys, if you know, if you were brought up in that sort of way, you know what I'm talking about. So,
and the thing is, if Charles was here, he would kill me for what I'm about to say. But I'm very much like, ooh, I would like that spirit to seep into me. So I want, like, let me get some of that. Let me see what why are you growling? Let me find out why you're growling, and let me growl too. Like, yo,
I hear you. That's the difference between David and Charles. Like, yeah. So it's a bittersweet for me. I really do like Opeth. I was introduced, I think that album, I got given a CD from a friend from college.
Oh,
and I listened and he was like, yo, you're gonna love this. Played it, and I was like, this is amazing. But back then, the chains were even tighter, so I played it and I was like,
tight chains.
It was sick, and I was like, I want to listen to more of this. But then I felt bad when I listened to it, because it was like, hearing the, and I was like, oh damn, turn it down, mum and dad listening, you know. So yeah, this is a bittersweet one. I'm gonna listen to more. Suggest some songs that don't have growling in it, potentially, but
Please,
I will listen with growling.
Songs that have growling.
Oh gosh.
It's like the Olives, John. That's all I'm gonna say.
It is. We're on tour at the minute, and we was just in Madrid, Barcelona, and I hate olives. I actually hate olives, and I tried these olives in Barcelona, and they taste like chicken. No, they taste like pork, actually.
They tasted glorious.
They were nice. They were nice.
For a guy that said that he don't like olives, like 4 or 5 seeds in, I'm like, bro, you said you don't like olives.
Yeah. Sometimes, guys, try.
Take
Some,
the chains off.
Take chains off. Try some olives. But thank you guys for this video. Thank you. Who suggested this video again? I forgot his name. Is it long? Is it a long thing?
It's not a long thing, you know.
Is it a long
It's
thing?
like a
No one
free-
watches past this far anyway, so it's cool.
Take time to put my glasses on.
Give him his props because he's trying to persuade
Ayu
me.
Tasco.
Ayo Tasco, thank you so much
Is
for
that
this.
Ayu like Jordan Ayu?
Let us know.
Let us know, Ayu.
Yeah, let us know.
AYEEW. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, let us know. I really appreciate this suggestion, and I appreciate all of you guys suggesting stuff. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.